What's up, guys? How you all doing? It's been a while since I last took on the car, but I want to talk about what happened on that day for the day when I went out and did the door-to-door sales. And unfortunately, it didn't went as I wanted, unfortunately, because my car broke down. This car fucking broke down on the way. So, short story, let me tell you a quick story. So, quick story is that I went to Four Clues, right, which is the richest sub in Sydney, right? One of the most polished, like, I don't know, property there cost like $8 million Australian dollars, so that's like $5 US, right? Now, I just want to tell you about that it was fucking nerve-wracking doing the door-to-door sales because I underestimate how heavy my photography artworks were because they were fucking large and they weren't fucking cheap. Like, I spent like $2,000 on these fucking prints and I was scared to like to move around. And the reason why it didn't work out well is because one, I only did talk to like two door-to-door sales, right? First one got rejected because she had to get going, and then the second one we went to the second one and no one didn't answer. And the problem is that I didn't really plan it well because I kind of just like, oh yeah, let's do door-to-door sales and just hope for the best, right? And I went to talk to two doors, and then one of my other friends, oh, do you want to get to the local beach? It would be easier to sell and promote it. And I was like, oh fuck it, let's go to the local beach. And then went to the local beach and we got like 5 interactions. Obviously, like, I didn't got any sales, like we're just, you know, talking. Some people were interested, one guy was kind of somewhat interested, but at the same time, it didn't really turn out as I wanted. And then one of my other friends like, let's go to Bondi, right? And I'm just like, all right, fuck it, let's go to Bondi. And then we only spent like about half an hour at that beach where we left the Bondi. And the problem is that we left the Bondi, and as I was getting to Bondi, you know, I was trying to find parking. I couldn't go find parking, so I ended up going to like the car park place, right? Ended up parking my car there, and then apparently my frames person I was with, he said that, oh, we need to get closer so we can drag it out. And then later on, my car fucking broke down, and that was the end of it. So the only time I had interaction with my door sales, I didn't even do the door. I bitched out the door sales because I was stressing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I kind of came unprepared, right? But next time, if I was gonna do it again, I should have continued doing the door sales. I should have said, oh, let's knock in 20 doors and we move on, right? And then we go to the fucking beach. But the problem is, I was fucking nervous because like I was trying to go with the mindset, oh, I want to make a sale on the spot straight away. But I should have lowered that expectation down and should have just, all right, first thing, if I just get in the moment just talking to people, that's the only thing I need to do. Just focus on just getting the moment talking to people and I'd be sweet. But I didn't. That's why I went to the beach straight away, because went to the beach because I want to get better socializing. And then at the same time, one of my other friends said to go to Bondi, and then I was kind of a bit vulnerable, and I should have like, oh yeah, let's go to, I should have said no, let's stay here for a bit because we can get a few interactions. Because I was a bit impatient. I was very impulsive. I didn't think about it. I should have just really like kept calm and did the usual. So overall, I should have like stick to my word. Like said, all right, stick to the door sale. Let's like actually estimate with numbers, because if you actually estimate with numbers, like say let's knock on 10 doors or 20 doors, right? Then you have more like a direct goal, right? But the problem is, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to do door-to-door sales for like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right? That was the main goal. But the problem is, it was too broad. It wasn't like, because that's, you don't know how many doors you're gonna knock in that time. I could only knock in like 2 doors and procrastinate and be a little bitch. But I should just estimate, all right, 10 doors, 20 doors, and then we go to the local beach. And if that's in the local beach, then we go around. I shouldn't went to Bondi. So I should have really stick to a strong plan, because I kind of run and gun. And the problem is, one of my friends wasn't really like, he was down to help out, but at the same time, he was there just to chill. And he's, oh yeah, afterwards we can get a drink and a beer and just relax. And which, I don't mind that, but I was pretty serious about it. So like, I was kind of pretty serious about this situation. So I should have just hold my ground and stick to my words. And my other friend was down. He was low-key keen. Like, he was down to help out. And he was just like, you know, he was helping record my other videos. But so like, there were over like 4 people: me, the framer, and then my other friend and my other guy. But I should just stick to my word and continue. And what I learned is that, one, I should prepared. Well, I should have done more research and prepared. But at the time, I didn't really know. I didn't underestimate how heavy the frames were, and I was concerned, like, you know, moving around because they were fucking expensive, right? So I didn't really prepare for that, which is something that was my fault and should have prepared. And two, it's sort of just stick to my ground, like, actually, like, focus on what I want to do. Like, focus on, okay, let's go around and just do the door-to-door sales, to keep doing it. Who cares if we get any rejections? Just do it. Just knock on 10 doors and go from there. 10 doors and see if anyone would be interested. But it is what it is, and I'm glad I did it because I think I learned a lot from it, personally. Because it's still in the back of my mind about that incident when my car broke down, and then as soon as my car broke down, it was just fucking everything was the end of it. Fuck. So yeah, I don't know, man, but I want to go back and fucking do it again. Yeah, I want to go back and, like, you know, bring my print frames and do it again, but it's just, I don't know if I'll be able to do it since I'll be heading to China next week, which I might have to do when I come back. But it is what it is, and it's just how it is, because things don't go to plan. So, you know, sometimes it's good to fail, because this is part of the journey, because I learned that everything fails in life. And also, my mic wasn't even fucking on, so I couldn't really fucking post the content out of it. Like, I was trying to make a YouTube video out of this, but then it didn't turn out as I wanted, which kind of annoyed the fuck out of me, unfortunately. Because this fucking car broke down. In the end, it got fixed in the end, because I think like the liquid and the radiator, like, liquid just started pulling out. So that's what happens in the end. So, but it is what it is, and that's the price you have to work on, and you have to go from there, and then just see how it goes, because that's just life, and that's just how things work, because you just gotta keep pushing through, man. Like, not everything goes to plan, and but all I can tell you is this: the only way you learn is by putting yourself out there and fail more, because the more you fail, the more you learn, because the more you fail, the more data and the more feedback you get. Because I find a lot of people are scared to put themselves out there, and it was hard. It was so outside my comfort zone, and I'm glad I put myself out there, because from that situation, I wouldn't learn anything from it. I'm glad I did it, and it was good. So that's what I kind of learned from it, and it is what it is. So yeah, like, I was thinking maybe I might do it this weekend before I fuck with the China, but I have to find people, and that's a bit of hassle. So, and it's very last minute as well, because I wasn't thinking long term, but it is what it is, and yeah, that's all I got to say, and there it is. So yeah, all right, see you, bye.